There you go.
Okay. All right.
Ah,
I hit
hello.
the computer audio thing. I don't know what I was doing. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Hey guys, it is your girl, Eb Diaz, and welcome to Flow Talks, where we're having conversations on dreaming out loud while staying in flow. And today, I have a very, very, very special guest for you guys because this young lady I have been following on the gram for some time now. I don't even know how long, but I know that it was
It's been a
before
while.
she had my virtual nephew, LJ, right? and so,
Yes.
and so
Yes.
I want to introduce you all today to the Curls Coffee and Culture Queen, Miss
Yes.
Thuli.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
joining
much for
me.
having me.
Thank
Yes,
you. Thank
definitely.
you.
It's been forever though, honestly.
Yeah.
Since I can't even say, like you were saying, I can't even say when it was like the when we started,
It,
getting
it's
into each other's
been
lives virtually.
it's been a minute. It's been a minute. And I've enjoyed following you. Tell the people
Thank you.
I feel like I know you in some ways because of the connection that we've had online. But tell the
Uh-huh.
people like a little bit about you. What are you into? Where you're at? All
Yeah.
that good stuff.
Well, oh my gosh, it feels like it's there isn't one straight answer. I'm just kind of into a lot of things. I remember one of my first blog posts on my blog
What is the
was
blog?
about toanddelete.com.
Uh-huh.
Toanddelete.com. Um, it was about following multiple passions and that it's
Mm,
okay to have multiple passions, as long as you pay attention to them. Sometimes people will say, you're being a jack of all trades, what is it,
right.
master of none, that sort of
Right.
thing.
Right.
But I just thought, you know what, no, you don't have to necessarily just
Stick
do
to
one
one.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, why were we given so many interests and so many passions if we're just supposed to pick one thing and ignore everything else? It just didn't feel right.
Right.
So things for me kind of just started. There was no specific plan, but I was just doing what felt right. You know what
Mm.
I mean? And that
What
started
felt
off
good
with
to
the
you?
blog. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that started off with the blog, and I remember the natural hair thing just started because there was something that was really irking me. People kept asking me if my hair was real and if it was mine, right?
Right.
And then I decided to write about that. It was kind of like a vent post, right? So
Okay.
that's how, and then it just got so much traction from people and people were relating. And that's how I started talking about natural hair. And I realized that people, need advice and don't really know how to take care of the hair and all that kind of
Right.
stem from it. And yeah, then I just started, it just kind of, snowballed from
Infusing your
there.
other interests and things that you wanted to
Right.
do. Yeah, and that's one
Yeah.
of the things that I love. I love to follow you for the natural hair posts, but my
Hmm.
favorite posts are the coffee posts.
Yeah.
Those are-
Uh-huh.
she posts
Uh-huh.
she posts amazing coffee pictures,
Thank you.
images, the way that they distill coffee, make coffee, coffee beans, all that kind of stuff. So go check
Hmm.
her out. Go check her out.
Thank you.
So tell
Thank you.
me, what have been some of the more significant challenges you feel that you've gone through on this journey of becoming a influencer and still trying to you recently had a family blooming out and like
Right.
how are you managing?
Um, well, I mean, in the beginning, I definitely, well, beginning, I mean, when I had my son LJ,
Hmm.
I definitely decided to take time off then. So
Right.
I guess with that, it's all about balance. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
It's all about balance. Um, and following, I would say following your intuition. If something just feels like it's too much, just
It
stop,
probably is.
take a seat. Yeah. And pay attention to what feels important to you in the moment. Like, don't try to force things.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sometimes with this social media thing or whatever, what do we call it? But virtual world hustle
Yeah.
situation.
Right.
Um, we try to be consistent so much, and it's great to be consistent, but it's also okay to, take time
Yeah,
to
it's a lot
yourself.
of
You know
burnout
what I
with
mean?
it. Right.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
So whenever I feel like, what, today I don't want to post, I don't. But I think a big thing is just just don't force things, because when it's forced anyways, people are not gonna relate to it. People are not gonna, feel it, that sort of thing. Just
Right.
so it's more about staying true to how you feel,
Right. Right. Right.
and
Absolutely.
making that
Absolutely.
priority.
Right. So
Mm.
what's the dream? Like, you started doing this because you felt like you were a multi-passionate creative. It just started taking its
Yeah.
own kind of windy road a bit.
It started,
What's the dream?
yeah, yeah.
Where you going?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm definitely, I have more that I'm planning and working on right now with coffee,
Okay.
a business. And this business, I intend for it, without saying too much,
Okay. All
I
right. All
intend
right.
for it to have this Afrocentric vibe attached to it.
Okay.
So that's the plan. Like, I do my work, I work as a media analyst, by the way, media research, and it's not necessarily something that I want to do forever.
Okay.
I feel like I'm more so an artist at heart, you know what I mean? And that's what this coffee and natural hair thing kind of
It's about.
became a catalyst to,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but I'm working on an actual business, so to speak, that involves coffee and curls.
I love it. I love
I'm not saying
it.
much, but
I
you'll
love
know
it.
about it
Well, if
soon.
anybody's paying attention, I can already somewhat imagine what direction you may be going into.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm
Okay.
excited for it all. I can't wait to
Thank you.
see it. Of course, we're
Hmm.
going to post up all the information for people to be able to follow you, check you out, do
Yes.
all that kind of good stuff. So
Hmm.
tell me, any last nuggets? Actually, you know what? Before I get to the gyms, let me
Yeah.
ask you this. So do you feel like you're in flow right now?
Um, do I feel like I'm in flow? You know what? Right now, we're talking like present moment, right?
Sure.
Um, I feel like I am, I think I am, actually. I think I
Okay.
am. Um, I have this friend of mine. We've been reading and listening to a lot of, do you know Tosha Silver?
No. Tell us about
No,
them.
check her out.
Okay.
Um, she just has this. It started off with this book. It's called "It's Not Your Money," and it's hardly about just the money part. It's just about, um, you know, I feel like initially you start off, for someone who's trying to connect with themselves, connect to the source. Most of the time, you start off with the whole law of attraction
Right, right, right,
situation,
right.
and a lot of um, I don't want to call it work, but working on, say, visualizations, or working on affirmations, that sort of
Mm-hmm.
thing. So you
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of that, and I guess it kind of feels like a lot of work, aka action. You know what I mean? Which is also okay. I'm not saying just don't do
It's
anything,
good, but
but
it's
we've
kind of
kind of
like first,
merged.
second level type of stuff. Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Not in a bad way, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then sort of after doing a lot of that, you start realizing that you also have to let go a lot. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you just do so much of that and then nothing happens and you're like, what am I doing wrong? And you start blaming it on
Right,
your mind. You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
So we've been practicing a lot, or I guess we can say practicing, just letting go, you
right,
know.
right,
Yes, you can still ask for whatever it is and look out for the signs when they do come by,
right,
but a lot of it has to do with letting go, and
right.
not trying to control things so much. So the reason that I'll say that I feel like I am in flow is because I'm letting go a whole lot more
Uh-huh.
lately
Uh-huh.
than I was before. I'm not as fixated. Yes, I do watch my mind, like, hey, you know what, like,
Right,
where you going? But I'm doing a lot more of letting go and
right.
just observing and being aware.
Right,
Does
right,
that make sense?
right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you for
Yeah.
being so transparent and vulnerable in that, because sometimes the hardest thing is that surrender, right? Is that
Exactly.
intentional detachment from the outcome. So I'm
Right.
glad that you mentioned that. I'm glad that you mentioned that.
That
Thank you.
part.
So is there any final gem? Because that was a gem in itself. And that's why I said, let me go back, because usually when I asked about the flow, then the gems come out. But is there any final
Yeah.
gem or anything you want to tell the people before we leave?
I would probably say, I guess just in line with what I was saying, just do what feels good without thinking about it too much.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like our emotions are the ones that is one of the ways, is one of the indicators of
Mm-hmm.
which is the right way to go. You know what I mean? So if there's some sort of discomfort, a lot of it, you know what I mean? I know things is always going to be challenged, for
Right.
example, but if something is just way too
Start to
uncomfortable,
observe it.
then
Yeah.
yeah. And I feel like I use feeling as a guide a lot,
Got you.
you know?
Got you.
Yeah. I use
Yeah.
feeling as a guide a lot. Yeah. And just, whatever, don't think too much about. I used to future trip a lot. I still do sometimes. I call it future tripping. Don't
Talk
think too much
about
about
it.
what's gonna happen.
Yes.
What's gonna
Talk
happen in
about
the
it.
future? It can like just literally paralyze you, right?
Right. Right.
Just do it. Like this morning. No. Last night. So do you know Inktober?
No.
Inktober.
Say it again.
So ink, as in like,
Inktober?
yeah,
Okay.
Inktober. So it's this the whole of October, you not submit, but you post a drawing a day, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it's called Inktober, and it's a huge thing. Like artists, so every day of October, you post you draw and post it with the hashtag Inktober.
Okay.
And for some time, I've been feeling like I wanted to get back to drawing. I used to draw a little bit,
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm not like amazing or nothing.
It doesn't matter. But if it's in you, need,
but
even if it's just a hobby that
right.
allows you to be that creative, you need that. You need
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So last night it just kind of popped up on someone else's page. Oh, it's Inktober. And I was like, wait a minute, this is the perfect motivator for me to get this going. So I immediately started a page and I doodled last night. I posted it this morning and it was done. And it's things like that which was like just go for it. Just do it.
That's so cool.
Feels good. Just
Tell
do
us where
it.
we can find the doodles, and we'll keep up with you for
So
Inktober.
my first doodle went up this morning. It's on Thuli. So kind of like, let me just spell it out. TOOLEINKD. So Thuli inked.
All right. All
That's
right.
what I did.
All
I'll send
right.
it to you.
All right. So that's what's up. So we'll make sure we have all of your social media handles in
Okay.
here, and also tell them the website one more time, please.
The website is toanddelete.com. You know what? There's so many like double alphabets in it.
It's okay. We're
I
going to
don't know
post
if
it up under
if
your
that was a
name, so
good
it doesn't even
idea, but
matter. By the time people see this, they're going to see it right underneath
it's
you.
gonna
So
be
it's
on
all good.
there.
I
Awesome.
just want to
Thank
say
you.
thank you so much for coming and being a light and a joy and sharing with us your journey and what you've been, up to and where you want to go. We support you. You are a queen of my heart. So
Thank you.
thank
Thank you
you
so
so
much.
much.
I appreciate you.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Thank you so much. Guys, this has been another episode of Flow Talks. I am your girl, Eb Diaz, the queen of real talk. Catch us next time. Later.